Inquisitor, the Argos are detecting significant hostile forces on this level. Are you absolutely sure you want to go in alone?
I cannot allow the Xenos to take the Alpha Pariah. Knowing what I do about her, it could have catastrophic consequences. Another Xenos race dreaming about greatness. I've noticed a sudden swarm of cherubim. What is happening, Magos?
By restoring the power grid, you have activated the local cherub shrine.
Are these cherubim performing surveillance on this level?
This is their standard behavior pattern after an extended hibernation cycle. If I may give you some advice...
Good. It would be useful to know more about the Eldar forces before barging in.
You have reached the main cherub mainframe, Inquisitor.
I want to see what these constructs have recorded since they woke up. Teleport beacon in range.
The Harbinger's fate resonates in the future. We're at the crossroads, where oblivion looms close.
The one who sees his own doom can better avoid its path.
Spare me. She is dangerous. If we choose poorly, not even the Whispering God can save us.
She is magnificent, isn't she? Like the death of a son.
Analysis. The Alpha subject has been manifesting powers currently unlisted in the classified Psyche Index.
This must be another manifestation of the unique abilities I witnessed on the Martyr. I must secure her immediately. The moment of retribution is here. I would rather have my tech priest dealing with this. Of this Xenos scum is a stain upon the galaxy.
This is Inquisitor Kraybart, speaking on behalf of the Ordo Hereticus of the Holy Inquisition. We have received your code red astropathic transmission, and our fleet is calculating arrival vector as we speak. Prepare to join our forces shortly.
Reinforcements are almost there. Why don't you just wait for them?
The Alpha Pariah has no control over her abilities, and she will react to danger fiercely. And the Ordo Hereticus are not famous for their patience. Are you trying to flee the mayhem of your own doing?
I am nothing but an observer of the unfolding tragedy.
Stop speaking in riddles. What tragedy?
The Harbinger was brought into existence for a reason. She is either the fall or the last hope of your misguided kind.
Is she now? Tell me everything about the Alpha Pariah, or I will kill you.
You have no sense of timing, human. We will meet again at a more suitable.
What in the name of the Emperor was...
An Eldar Harlequin. They are fierce warriors, who turned war into an art form. They are agile, enigmatic, and...
The persistence of your kind, Monkey, almost makes you interesting.
I will not rest until I have secured the Imperial subject.
Why? She is unnatural. She is everything we both consider repugnant.
And that is totally irrelevant to the situation.
Still, you don't need to be concerned about her. We will need her alive.
Another memory crystal. It might contain nuclear...
Stay away from me! Did you see what I did to those Elder?
Yes, I saw it. You did what you had to do.
Why have you come back for me? I thought you had abandoned me.
I only left the Martyr because I had no choice. But the machine's spirit reached out to me. It is still protecting you.
And what if I want to stay here? Will you kill me then?
Are you not even curious about what you really are? Don't you want to know what you could become?
That's all I've ever wanted. But you didn't answer my question.
It was a foolish question, and you don't want to hear the answer. But follow me, and we may achieve great things.
I'll go with you. I don't feel I have any choice, anyway.
What happened to Lord Inquisitor Cloisterheim?
I don't know. Before we arrived here, there was a period of madness and nightmares. He was battling demons on the ship. Or it was just a mad dream.
Inquisitor Krabart, you may be relieved to know that I have completed my mission without your assistance.
We expected no less of you. However, I demand that you cease your involvement in this matter and place the Martyr and that Alpha Pariah into Ordo Hereticus custody.
I will do no such thing, Inquisitor Krabart. I have started this investigation and I intend to finish it.
Other Tiberius was a heretic. The Martyr has clearly been a hotbed of heretical activity. This is Ordo Hereticus jurisdiction.
The decks are swarming with demons. Are you prepared to start a jurisdictional dispute with the Ordo
I don't like your tone, Inquisitor.
We could make a compromise. I can give up the investigation on the Martyr, but the Alpha subject is the most intriguing asset for the Imperium we've had. I must study her abilities.
I usually don't compromise, but considering your stellar achievements in the fight against...
I sense a but coming.
But we might need your help as well. A sudden outbreak of potentially chaos-related infestation on Cascadia Prime We need our forces on the Martyr. If you are willing to investigate the infestation, you can take the Alpha subject with you. The Martyr cannot...
I can accept that compromise.
Inquisitor, you promised me answers. Then you put me in another prison cell.
You are free to wander the vessel.
Right, so I'm allowed to leave this ship, where everyone is horrified or disgusted by me for reasons I don't even understand.
You are the subject of a highly classified inquisitorial investigation, and you must be kept under constant surveillance.
So a prisoner. What have I done to deserve such fate?
You have done nothing wrong, yet. However, Tiberius abandoned you before you could perfect and expand your talents. Therefore, you pose a potential threat.
I don't know anything about that. I just have this energy inside me, squeezing, stretching, sometimes snapping, and then bad things happen.
What happened?
I was in a haze. I remember that the talking flesh servants on the walls were screaming at me to hide, but I couldn't. And those...
We will study your abilities properly. I will make sure that you only use them when it is necessary.
Inquisitor, I have completed the preliminary tests on the samples from the Cascada Prime. The results are fascinating.
Fascinating has different meanings for each of us.
I will need more samples. The plague is clearly of warp origin, most probably caused by an as-yet unrecorded pathogen.
The infection is spreading like wildfire through the hive. The mutant scum and the treacherous cultists have already begun exploiting the situation, leading an open rebellion.
According to Vox reports, the local enforcement...
The area has been secured.
Apologies for ruining the moment of victory, but the sensors show large forces headed toward...
Is the local Vox station still operating?
According to the readings, it is.
I'll go there and call in reinforcements.
Captain Logren of the 12th Cascadian Regiment reporting for duty.
At ease, Captain. I need an update on the situation.
It is really bad, Inquisitor. The upper hive has been overrun by these insane freaks. We have entire zones, dead and silent, that have entirely succumbed to this...
Gather your forces, Captain, and assist me. The Emperor will guide us through these tribulations.
Ready to fight.
Magos, I need your opinion on those unholy outgrowths.
The growths from the cadavers look post-mortem, probably organic viral transmitters. My theory is that the pustules are emitting gaseous pathogens to hasten up the spreading of the plague.
Take it for the Emperor!
You have secured the first key location. A small victory, but a victory nonetheless. That's exactly what our soldiers need in this situation.
Die, maggots, die! For the Emperor! Now you'll pay, stop!
The plague is indeed the result of an artificially created, mutagenic pathogen, nurgle.
Only a very powerful entity of chaos is capable of creating something like that.
The analysis of the patterns verified my theory. The outbreak originated from a specific location in this lower hive.
Send me the coordinates, but first we need to purge this area. Otherwise, this hive is doomed. I'm ready for my trial of faith. Let's see what happens now.
That's your command!
You are doing the Emperor's work, Inquisitor.
For the Emperor! For the Emperor onward!
This wretch was more than a simple grunt. It might have something that could tell me more about this plague. The entity that orchestrated this outbreak might still be on this world.
Perhaps you should evaluate the option to capture it alive, Inquisitor.
Always on the hunt for forbidden knowledge. Right, Magos?
Ready to fight! Onwards! Don't linger, guardsmen!
Die, maggots! Onwards! Don't linger, guardsmen! Charge! Take it like a man, guardsman!
Take it like a man, guardsmen!
Charge! I said charge!
Ready to fight!
I wonder what this machine does.
Die, maggots! Take it like a man, guardsman!
For the Emperor!
The afflicted section has been cleared. I will return to the ship before heading into the bowels of the city.
May I remind you that as long as the pathogen remains virulent in the host population, your achievement will be temporary.
When I burn out the source of this blasphemous plague, the Officio Medici can deal with the survivors. We know that the Alpha Pariah has the unique ability to completely destroy demons, instead of simple banishment. But we have no...
True. The data we have on her abilities is scarce, and her previous encounter with a greater demon on the Martyr could be an anomaly.
That is why I want her to join me on the chaos-infested world during my mission. Her powers could purge the...
You are experimenting with a live subject, Inquisitor. An idea...
Sometimes you need to resort to unorthodox...
I will prepare the Alpha subject and have the teleportarium ready.
The time has come for you to join me on a priority mission. It is time to test your abilities and determination.
Before I say anything, what am I supposed...
We will enter a hive in the thralls of a chaos infestation. I want you to employ your powers to put an end to that foul contact.
No! Absolutely not! I lived through that nightmare countless times. Walls thick with muck, shambling shadows on the corridors.
Your fear of chaos is understandable, but you are far from defenseless. And this was not...
Are you willing to kill me if I disobey? Or am I too valuable for that?
I would do anything in my power to save the Imperium from destruction. Would you?
I would. But you must know that I'm truly terrified. What if I lose control of...
You will not. This is why we need to test your abilities out there.
You are right, I think.
are approaching the site where the plague originated. Beware. The sensors are indicating increasing warp.
Splendid. This Nurgle infestation is a gift. In any case, it is the perfect opportunity to test the...
I don't even know what I should do.
Just do whatever you have already done several times when you try to protect yourself. Regarding your uncertainties, I wonder why Uther Tiberius didn't train you properly.
Uther was a genius, but also a terrible mentor.
If it helps, I'm inclined to avoid his mistakes.
It helps a little, yes. Inquisitor, it was a bold choice to bring me here. Has it occurred to you that maybe you are the one who should be afraid of me?
Are you threatening me?
I'm just pointing out the fact that I have no control over my abilities. That's all.
Die, heretic! For my trial of faith. It is time. Unleash your powers on the Horde.
Are you sure you want me to do this?
This is your destiny. This is what you... Should you fail to comply, you will probably...
It is too much. I don't know if I can... Yes, I can do this. Perish!
By the Emperor. Her powers are definitely growing. She has no control over her abilities. Tech Priest, I need her back on the ship now.
Experiencing recurring calibration problems. Warp anomalies combined with the subject's distortion field are hindering...
This location is extremely unsafe.
Correct. Sensors indicate large hostile forces...
I need the Space Marine down here. You can send him down here, right?
It was wise of you to call me, Inquisitor. No one will withstand my righteous fury.
Try to keep your head clear, Thorn, and focus on the protection of the Alpha Pariah. Her survival is paramount.
Rest assured, not a single abomination will live long enough to get to her.
Tech Priest, why haven't you evacuated the Alpha Pariah yet?
Calibrating teleportarium sequences. Chance of failure calculated unacceptable. Suggestion: nullify the source of Imperian fluctuations.
That was hardly a revelation. Find a solution.
Tell me, Inquisitor, is this young woman really worth all this trouble? Not that I need any excuse to kill the filth. Just wondering.
She is an Imperial citizen, Thorn, and a very important one at that.
She is also a pariah. And I just can't help feeling instant, deep revulsion when I'm around her. Not to mention her unnatural powers.
She can destroy demons, Thorn. The galaxy is burning, and those powers are the most valuable assets we have ever had against the ruinous powers.
Calibration complete. Estimated chances of successful teleportation are currently at 95%.
And what happens to the Sergeant and the Alpha Pariah in the case of an unsuccessful teleport?
Their physical bodies will disintegrate. Regarding the spiritual component, you can access reference material flagged as unconfirmed.
If we lose the Pariah due to a faulty teleport, there will be consequences.
Do you see how fragile your master's so-called Imperium is? How imperfect you all are? This insight is a gift from our benefactor.
Who would that be? Another pitiful traitor yearning for vengeance on his former kind?
Alas, I cannot share his name with you, but rest assured, his genius will turn...
Not on my watch. I will burn out this rot with...
Such fervor! A true pity that I must kill you so abruptly. Why not? Your...
This is most disturbing. The entire epidemic was a ploy to lure Inquisitors here. I would rather have my tech priest dealing with this. Defense mechanism activated. Repent! By the Emperor, the primogenitor.
Ah, Inquisitor. I've been expecting you. I am truly disappointed.
Spare me the grand monologue, you abomination.
I've been hunting your kind for a long time. But I never dared to hope that the Dark Gods would send me the one who has the...
I'd suggest you prepare for more disappointment, creature.
The anathema ultima, the alpha subject. I have been trying to reclaim my precious experiment since that
You might begin to see a pattern here.
Oh no, I will take you alive, Inquisitor. We will experiment. Then you will be ready to denounce your master and beg.
Fabius Bile! Your existence is a curse upon this world. Judgment will finally find you.
Another Inquisitor? This plan seems...
For your innumerable crimes, your sentence is death. Delivered here and now.
You are wasting the dwindling resource. I am one of many. Even if you succeeded, you would...
Lies upon lies.
Inquisitor, next time I expect you to bring what belongs...
You set me up, Inquisitor. What's worse, you have risked an extremely important Imperial asset.
Spare me the indignation. My order knew that Fabius Bile is here in the Caligari sector,
And from your perspective, the demise of Bile is the ultimate priority.
Obviously. Appreciate the irony, Inquisitor. Bile...
And still, he escaped. I strongly advise that you refrain from using the Alpha Pariah as a... I'm ready for my time of faith.
Inquisitor, we have a breach on the lower levels. We are under attack by a Dark Elder raiding party.
The Drakari? Cowardly marauders attacking an Inquisitor.
It is strange indeed. But right now, my main concern is that my ship is crawling with sadistic...
Calm down. I will show them the error of...
The tech priest has stationed a host of combat servitors on the decks. The automator will slow them down.
I'm on my way. I will take Thorn with me.
I'm beginning to appreciate the persistence of these Dark Elder. They give me ample opportunity to strike fear into their rotten hearts.
The Drakari breached Section Theta 7, so they will have to cut through here on their way to the vaults.
Well, they can try. There is a maintenance hole ahead. We can take up defensive positions there.
We are in position. Your usual subtle tactics will suffice.
We really shouldn't overcomplicate these matters. I will heap the corpses high as a...
Looks like your wish will be granted. We should expect several waves of hostile. Let's see what happens now. I wasn't expecting to see the Drakari marshal their most terrible abominations against us. They are insane flesh sculptures and depraved torturers, beasts most foul.
One of the filthy vermin that breaks through the doors. You still need to prove yourself to your master with gifts?
Krasashtak is the most dreadful marauder in these systems, but he is not my master. He is a generous patron.
The Emperor's lunch is found here.
Where is the leader? I want to tear that cowardly worm apart.
The dreadful marauder didn't want to get his hands dirty.
What else would you expect from a Drakari?
Inquisitor, bioscans are complete. The remaining Xenos invaders have been...
Very well. They deserve a proper lesson for their error.
No pity, Inquisitor. The Xenos taint must be purified from this ship.
You should keep hiding your reverie, Drakari.
should have avoided this ship. Now, they will learn their lesson.
The Xenos taint must be purified.
Sadistic wretches. They are a blight upon this galaxy. A diminishing blight.
Your soul screaming into the warp.
My sacred duty is to eradicate these Drukhari torturers from this sector.
Your sacred duty is to obey my commands. That I appreciate your passion. The mere existence of this Xenos scum is a stain on the galaxy. You should have fled again when I killed your precious torturers.
They weren't that precious. A small price to pay for the entity you found.
Prepare for your judgment. Tell me, was it worth it?
Your small-mindedness is astonishing.
How did they know about the Alpha Pariah?
It is indeed a most pressing question. We cannot leave her unguarded. The Drukhari have proven that they are the masters of ambush, and they can strike with their cloaked vessels from the webway.
Understood, Inquisitor. Although I still believe you could benefit.
As per your request, I have executed thorough analytical sermons, focusing on the Alpha subject's mental stability.
Give me a brief update.
The Alpha subject seems to bear the traces of deep mental conditioning, most probably conducted during her early sessions with Uther Tiberius.
Does that affect her abilities?
Probably not. Her will is adamant, but it might result in erratic behavior, which is quite a risk with her capabilities.
Inquisitor, there is an astropathic message for you from an agent of the Ordo Xenos. The embedded emotional markings indicate that it is urgent.
Inquisitor. I am Inquisitor Theodon Mercer of the Ordo Xenos, currently stationed on Heliodor 4, vigorously protecting the Inquisitorial archives, with special regard to the sensitive materials stored in the vaults. I will cut to the chase. I urgently need your help. You are probably wondering why I have contacted you, and rightly so. The facility where I'm holed up is under the attack by the...
How can this Inquisitor know about the Alpha Pariah?
I have no idea. He left me no choice, though. I must find this Mercer and talk...